Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 Aloha Mora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Professor, what did you mean when you said your education wasn't traditional?
I had bet myself a butterbeer you'd be back to ask about that. It seems I've earned myself a trip to the Three Broomsticks. My father insisted rather adamantly that fun had no place when it came to learning. I struggled with his rather Socratic method of teaching, made no progress with even the simplest spells until I made a game of it. As the process itself became a source of joy, I was able to better retain what I was being taught. I realized then how much fun was to be had in learning, and I decided to become a professor so that I may pass that joy along.
I, for one, am glad. I very much enjoy your class.
Delighted to hear. Now, I shall not keep you from your studies, nor time with your fellow students, both of which are invaluable to your education.
Alohomora. Revelio. 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 Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
In trouble, are we? Been up to no good? Thought as much. Hills are stone hard. Such arrogance.
Revelio. Professor, what can you tell me about your work at the Ministry?
Your curiosity is understandable. Well, although I can't speak in any detail of my work, I can tell you certain interesting facts. Unspeakables work in the Ministry's Department of Mysteries. Dangerous work at times, as you've no doubt guessed.
Yes, Professor.
Now, you needn't concern yourself with my injury. I made peace long ago with the fact that a sprig of dittany, once plucked, will surely begin to wilt.
You do seem to have come to terms with things rather well.
It's a matter of perspective. Without saying more, perhaps whatever time I've lost was an exchange for time gained. And to dwell on such matters is a waste of the days ahead. At this point, no magic permits us to travel back in time. Perhaps one day. Yes, I can tell you that my years at the Ministry were well spent. And I'm as happy to be at Hogwarts now as I was to be in the Department of Mysteries years ago.
If I may, Professor, I'm also happy that you're here at Hogwarts now.
Kind of you to say. Speaking of time, perhaps yours would be best spent honing your defensive wand work.
Yes, Professor. Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio. Fine now, demi-guys. Revelio. Revelio.
I'll be unrivaled at the next course.
knowledgeable.
I hope those assignments
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Descendo!
Excellent. I think you have it.
Levioso! Descendo!
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test. Outside of...
Revelio! Aloha Mora. Revelio.
You the student who ran on... Loyalists off. I can't tell you what a relief...
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
There we go. Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time? Accio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Merlin himself will be found. Revelio.
How did I get mixed up in this? Doing Rookwood's work for him?
Leviosa. Descendo. Confringo. No! Leviosa. Incendio. Expulso.
I've had it now.
Incendio. Leviosa. Descendo. Incendio. Protect Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. I refuse to be treated in this manner. Really? Confringo. Descendo. Expulso. Expulso. Potato. Leviosa. Expulso. This is a fast way to get yourself killed. Do you know that?
Don't think you're going to get out of this alive.
Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio. Don't go down easy. Stop! Confringo. Potato. Incendio. Incendio. Leviosa. Expulso. Forever. Expulso. Leviosa. Descendo. I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less. Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder? Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Descendo. Accio. Compulso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Compulso. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Compulso. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Descendo. Accio. Descendo. Repulso. Descendo. Accio. Repulso. Confringo. Accio. Repulso. Descendo. Confringo. Descendo. Accio. Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you? An intruder! Up for a bit of dying, are we? You won't survive this, my young friend.
Revelio. Descendo. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Ooh, little moon calf, half from
An intruder!
Descendo.
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Expelliarmus. Protego. Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Repulso.
I won't rest until...
Revelio. Glacius.
That student defeated our encampment in the town.
Defender. Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial?
You will regret coming here.
Wizard kind will submit.
Easily diverted.
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in a...
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio. Mine now, demi-guys. Glacius! Confringo! Revelio. Revelio. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Levioso. Levioso. Defendo. Levioso. Glacius. Potato. Stupid one. Confringo. Levioso. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Levioso. Sendo. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Confringo. Glaciers. Defender. Confringo. Glaciers. Descender. Potato. Glaciers. Accio. Potato. Confringo. Glaciers. Accio. Potato. Confringo. Defender. Glaciers. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. One less foul-hulking brute. Revelio. This looks intriguing. Glaciers. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio.
I'm famished.
Levioso.
Enjoy
Lucky, that's all.
Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo.
get away with that.
Levioso, Accio. Incendio.
You won't get away with that.
Expelliarmus. Levioso.
This doesn't hurt. I could have led to your death.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
You will suffer. You're making this too easy.
Sendo. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Descendo.
I will make you.
Revelio.
One less you.
Descendo. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Sendo.
Just you!
Incendio.
Not quick enough.
Levioso. Descendo.
A miss! Oh, that was meant for me?
Confringo.
Not quite. Eh?
Levioso. Descendo. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Levioso. Descendo. Revelio. You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso! Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Descender! Confringo! Glacius! Defender! Descender! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Descender! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Descendo! Incendio! Confringo! Levioso! Descendo!
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Levioso! Descendo! Levioso! Descendo! Defender! Levioso! Descendo! Confringo!
I shall avenge your death. Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Levioso!
You won't
Descendo!
get away with that.
Confringo!
What?
Levioso! Descendo! Defender! Confringo! Levioso! Descendo! Confringo! Levioso! Descendo! Levioso! Defender! Confringo! Descendo! Levioso! Confringo! Descendo! Levioso! Defender! Descendo! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Glacius! Defender! Incendio! Glacius! Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Glacius! Incendio! Defender! Confringo! Glacius! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo! Protego! Glacius! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Protego! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Protego! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! That was a close one.
How nice of you to stop
Expelliarmus!
by.
Glacius!
An intruder! Any more suffering, do you?
Confringo! Glacius!
You are terribly outnumbered.
Expelliarmus!
Surely you can see that. Is that the best you can do?
Confringo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Revelio. Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Hufflepuff.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
I'd say that was acceptable. Getting the hang of this. I'd say that was acceptable. Ha! Good. I've got this.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambushed me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
I don't have any of that. Perhaps you could try in Hogsmeade or one of the hamlets.
And get extorted by the Ashwinders? No, thank you. If you won't help me, I shall have to take my chances, won't I? How am I to avoid Ranrock's lot?
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell at your service, and I sell a variety of travelling necessities.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we? You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. I didn't think I'd be the one doing the buying. So nice of you to stop by. Let's have a look, shall we? So nice of you to stop by.
Revelio. Assignment's all finished. Levioso, Descendo, Incendio, Confringo. Descendo, Incendio, Confringo. That's it.
Leviosa! Release me!
Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis!
Levioso! Confringo! Descendo!
Petrificus Totalis!
Revelio!
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now.
Levioso! Descendo! Confringo!
You dare say what about? You will fall!
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
Here
Levioso!
I find you. Petrificus Totalis.
Incendio! Confringo! Defender!
Expulso!
Levioso!
Of inspiration.
Descendo! Protego!
What have you done?
Stand and fight me!
Petrificus Totalis!
Levioso!
Death to the butt!
Descendo! Confringo!
Expulso!
Petrificus Totalis!
Might want to look up.
Levioso!
Expulso!
Defender!
Petrificus Totalis!
Confringo!
Look what you've done!
You must be quite conductive, aren't we?
Descendo! Confringo!
Pay for your deed!
What are you for?
Levioso! Descendo! Confringo!
Petrificus Totalis!
Levioso!
Expulso!
Descendo!
Petrificus Totalis!
Do you really think you can fix me?
Defender!
Levioso down easy. You're a juvenile. Pathetic. Expulso.
Get me down from here!
Descendo!
Incendio.
Levioso! Defender! Confringo!
Embarrassing yourself.
Petrificus Totalis!
Levioso!
I shall throw you down!
Descendo! Confringo! Defender! Levioso!
I suppose you think this is funny!
Descendo! Defender!
Oh, what's the light out of your eyes?
Descendo!
Petrificus
Confringo!
Petrificus Totalis!
Descendo! Confringo! Defender! Levioso!
Made a grave mistake!
Descendo! Levioso! Confringo! Defender! Revelio. Not the best place for an unaccompanied student. Levioso! Descendo! Defender! Confringo! Wait till Sebastian. Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio. Levioso. Descendo. Revelio. Descendo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. This could prove dangerous if I'm not... Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend practicing spell as much as possible.
Arrest the momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Descendo. Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
I know that feeling. Some things are simply out of our control.
And some things are in it. I should have known better. I made my own luck. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. I did not see clearly, and I paid a dear price. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
Liquid luck? That's illegal, isn't it?
It is indeed. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. And Asuka was playing more beautifully than I had ever seen. When I confronted her afterwards, she admitted what she had done. I withdrew from consideration immediately.
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know about the potion in the tea.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her? Tell them what she'd done?
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor. I shall remember what you've told me.
How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald.
What would you like me to do next, Professor?
Assist Miss Sweeting at the Neasel enclosure. She will need help brushing and feeding them. You will find it is similar to your work with the puffskins.
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deek to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies. Well, well. Look what we have here. Confringo!
Glacius, you let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't.
Defendo! Descendo! Confringo! Glacius! Descendo! Confringo!
I've seen you do. You're the one who stole our goblin helm. Well, their goblin helm, but then it was ours. You've hurt many of my friends, and now you pay.
Confringo! Defendo! Descendo! Confringo! Defendo! Glacius! Descendo! Confringo! Glacius! Defendo!
I've seen you use Expelliarmus many...
Revelio. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo!
Muggles have made life.
Hello.
Revelio.
Come on in. Plenty to look at here.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Glad you came.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Hello, Zorona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Revelio.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Fine now, Demi guys. Revelio. Accio.
I'll fix him. That charm grinder.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession, a venomous tentacular he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
I'll get the venomous tentacular for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacular. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacular.
Seems this must be it. This must be the cellar. How to find that venomous tentacular?
Glacius!
Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Where is that venomous tentacular?
Glacius! Defendo! Accio! Pinfrigo! Glacius! Defendo! Confringo! Accio! Defendo! Accio! Confringo! Glacius! Accio! Confringo! Glacius! Revelio!
Now that I have the venomous tentacular, I should return to Mr. Barnes.
Confringo! Revelio!
Completed that errand for me yet?
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Of course. Glad to hand it over, frankly.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Oh, to see the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Revelio. I should investigate. Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I do appreciate. Thank you for all that you've done for us.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. I still need to visit the cave to find Zerona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more war clumps while I'm there. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. That's all the Hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. That's all the Hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Confringo. Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Potato. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. should think they felt that in London.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad.
Revelio.
What?
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo.
Reduction!
Sendo. Confringo.
What have you done?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Defendo. Confringo. Descendo. Revelio.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Revelio.
Afraid to take a hit? I'll check your pocket.
Defendo. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
What do we have here?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Mine now, then, you guys.
Revelio.
To go down there. I just thought...
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
I'm very sorry, Father. Only she said I might earn a reward. Instead, I just wasted our time.
Taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.